Here, profit after selling a commodity for 524 rupees is the same as loss after selling it for 452 rupees. The cost price of the commodities. You have to find the cost price of that commodity. Now, here a commodity, is sold for two times. First one is at for 524. The same commodity is sold. Similar commodity sold at 452 rupees. Okay. Now, how to tackle this question? First, on selling first item at 524, he got a profit. So, profit equivalent to selling price minus cost price. Okay, first commodity he sold, let us say, for S1, whereas on the second commodity he got a loss. Loss is equals to cost price minus selling price S2, because he sold at a different price. Okay, and what is given in the question? Profit is same as loss. Okay, it means given that P equals to L, that means S1 minus C is equals to S2, sorry, C minus S2. Take this C minus C to the right hand side, ST to the left hand side. You will get S1 plus S2, which is equals to 2C. What is the value of S1? 524. What is the value of S2? 452, which is equals to 2C. Implies C equivalents to 524 plus 452, which is equivalent to 976. 2C. 2C is equals to 976. C equivalents to 976 by 2. That equals to 488 rupees. The answer is option 3. A clock was sold for 144 rupees. If the percentage of profit was numerically equal to the cost price, the cost of the clock was. Here what is given? The point here is the percentage of profit was numerically equal to the cost price. Assume cost price as C. Then profit equal to how much? C percentage of C, that equal to C square by 100, because profit is given in percentage, C percentage. So profit equal to C percentage of E, that equal to C square by 100. What is selling price? Selling price equivalent to C plus C square by 100. That is nothing but cost price plus profit. But according to the question, the clock was sold for how many rupees? 144, which is equals to 144. Friends, here don't form any quadratic equation. Simply go through the options. If I go for the first option, what is the first option given? C is equal to 72. If I substitute here, what will get? 72 plus 72 square by 100. This I will get a fraction. So this is ruled out. Second one, C equal to 80. 80 plus 80 square by 100. What is the value of 80 square? 6400. 6400 by 100 is nothing but 64. So 80 plus 64, which is equals to 144, which is satisfying. Simply the answer is option 2. Now, on selling 17 balls, there is a loss equal to the cost price of 5 balls. The cost price of the ball is. So, how many balls is sold? 17 balls. We know that selling price is equivalent to cost price minus loss. Okay, because you got a loss here. Assume that selling price of each ball be S. Now, how many balls is sold? 17 balls. So, selling price of 17 balls will become 17S equals to, assume the cost price of each ball be C, because he has sold 17 balls, so I have to know the cost price of 17 balls. Assume the cost price of 17 balls, sorry, cost price of each ball will be C, then cost price of 17 balls will become 17C. In the whole transaction, what he got? He got a loss, which is equals to cost price of 5 balls. So minus 5C, that equal to 12C. It means selling price of 17 balls equals to cost price of 12 balls. But 17 balls sold it for how much? 720. So which is equals to 720. Now what is the question is asking us to find? Cost price of each ball. So cost price of each ball equals to 720 by 12, which is equal to 60. So the answer is option 4. Now a vendor loses selling price of 4 oranges. What is the loss? Loss is nothing but selling price of 4 oranges on selling 36 oranges. How many oranges he sold? 36. Assume that we know that selling price equals to cost price minus loss. How many oranges he sold? 36. Assume that selling price of each orange be S. Then selling price of 36 oranges will be equivalent to 36S. And again assume cost price of each orange be C. Then cost price of 36 oranges will be 36C. Okay, now he got a loss. What is the loss is given? Selling price of 4 oranges. So minus selling price of each orange we consider as S. So 4 oranges selling price will be 4S. That implies 36C equal to 40S. S by C equivalent to 36 by 40. Now what is the question is asking us to find? Loss percent. So loss percent equivalent to 1 minus S by C into 100. That equivalent to 1 minus 36 by 40, which is nothing but 9 by 10. 1 minus 9 by 10 into 100, that equals to 10%. So the answer is option 3. An article is sold at a loss of 10%. Had it been sold for 9 rupees more, there would have been a gain of, it is not on, gain of 12.5 percentage on it. The cost price of the article is. See here, he is given a conditional statement. Had it been sold for 9 rupees more, okay, there would have been a gain of 12.5%. But the actual one is sold at for loss of 10%. Instead of that, if he had charged 9 rupees more, he would have gained 12.5%. That is what the question is. Assume the cost price as 100x. What is the loss? 10%, which is nothing but 10x. Then selling price is equals to 90x. This is actual information. What is the condition given? Had it been sold for 9 rupees more, instead of 90x, if he had collected 9 rupees more on 90x, so 90x plus 9, which is equivalent to what he said, he would have been a gain 12.5%. So cost price, which is 100x, on it he would have gained 12.5, so 12.5x. Okay, now 9 equivalent to, take this 90x to the right hand side. 100x minus 90x is 10x. 10x plus 12.5x is 22.5x. Implies x is equals to 9 by 22.5. What is the question is asking us to find? Cost price of the article. So cost price of the article, which is nothing but 100x. So that equals to 100 into, what is the value of x? 9 by 22.5. On simplification, you will get the answer as 40. 9 ones, 9 2.5s. 2.5 into 40 is 100. So answer is 40. The answer is option 1. A man sold an article at a loss of 20%. If he has sold that article for 12 rupees more, you would have gained 10 percentage. Find the cost price of that article. This is similar to the previous question. Assume the cost price as 100x. What is the loss? 20x, because loss is given 20 percentage. Now then selling price will become cost price minus loss, which is equals to 80x. Here, had it been sold, if he has sold that article for 12 rupees more, instead of selling 80x, if you had charged 80x plus 12, what he said, you would have gained 10 percentage more. Okay, 10 percentage profit. So 100x profit is 10%. 10% of the 100x is nothing but 10x. Send this 80x to the right hand side. So 12x is equals to 100x minus 80x, which is 20x, plus 10, that equals to 30x. Okay, if you send this 80x to the right hand side is 110x minus 80x, which is 30x. On simplification, x is equals to 12 by 30. What is the question is asking us to find? Cost price. What is the cost price? 100x. So 100 into 12 by 30, that equals to 40. 0 and 0 will get cancels. 3 ones, 3 fours. 4 tens are 40.